Bitcoin right now is breaking out, getting a bounce yesterday exactly from the level that we gave in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. So is this bounce legit? Have we officially put in the bottom and now it's back off to the moon? There's no stopping this pump. Hang on there, Carlos. By the way, shout out to everybody who's been around since 2017 and remembers who this guy is. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell for notifications, because today we're going to be diving into the charts and talking about whether or not the bottom is absolutely in, or if this is a major bull trap and we're about to see millions of longs get wrecked. Let's start on the daily time frame. We understand Bitcoin has come up to a major zone of resistance on Market Cipher B. We were forming the dreaded bald-headed Gary Gensler Market Cipher B pattern, where, as you can see, as the bald head is getting lower and the red dots are getting lower, the price is getting higher into key resistance, giving us that move to the downside, which was the short setup we gave in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. But now we are coming down to a major zone of support, and we've been watching this 26,477 level right here for quite some time, because if we were going to close a daily candle below this level, that would have done something very drastic to the Bitcoin price, which is we would have officially entered into bearish market structure, putting in our high, our low, our lower high, and then officially closing a lower low. However, when we came down to this low, did we close the daily candle? No. What happened was we got something called a swing failure pattern. A swing failure pattern is where the price fails to close the candle, creating a new swing low, and closes the candle above the level, which opens up the door for a potential fake out instead of an actual switch into bearish market structure. Now, when we came down to this area, when we take a look at some of the higher term timeframes, such as the 3-day time frame, we see other very interesting things, such as this. If we connect the last major swing low to the low we put in on Wednesday, May 10th, around that time, we can see that Market Cipher B was actually printing a lower momentum wave as the price was making a higher low. This is called a hidden bullish divergence. And if you combine a hidden bullish divergence with a regular bullish divergence, that could actually be a pretty powerful signal that we're about to get a move to the upside. So did we get any regular bullish divergences when we came down to this key level? Well, if we come to the 4-hour time frame, we can see something very powerful, which is this. When we look at the move to the downside, this entire chunkaroni of price action, we can see that if we connect the first major low that we put in here to the low that we put in back here on Friday, May 12th, we can see that on the 4-hour Market Cipher B, the momentum waves were getting higher over time. We can also take a look at the money flow here and see that the money flow was also getting higher, strangely resembling Sam Bankman-Fried's man boobs, where as the man boobs are getting higher, the money flow is getting higher, the price is getting lower, and this is actually called a bullish divergence, a very bullish pattern, especially when you see that on the 4-hour time frame. In addition, when we take a look again at the 4-hour time frame, when we look at this little area right here where we put in that low on Thursday, the setup that we gave also in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, you can see that we put in another drive of 4-hour bullish divergence right here. The price came lower and Market Cipher B got higher on the momentum waves and the money flow. Once again, the good old SBF pattern. So this is a very bullish sign down at key support. And in addition to that, we have officially now, for the first time, broken out of this trend line and are making a higher high locally. So what happens right here is really going to determine for me whether or not I'm going to be holding my longs for much higher targets and opening up new longs, or if this is a fake out, because potentially right now, unless we come above this high, this could very well much so just be a major bull trap. So let's talk about what we need to look for to determine, is this indeed a bull trap? By the way, if you want to join the Casper Crew VIP Discord, where we give trade setups like this short that we gave from the exact high, and like these long setups that we've given from the exact low so far during this range, you can go to jasoncaspertrading.com. Go ahead and click the link to join the VIP Discord right here, guys. It's not a signals group. We're not going to tell you buy now, sell now, but we're going to give you our trade setups. We're going to give you our levels. We're going to walk you through the live price action 3 times a day, looking for trades, describing the method. And if you want to learn how to trade this way, check out the 25% discount on both of our trading courses. This is changing the way thousands of people approach the markets, taking complete beginners to profitable traders in less than a year in some instances. Also, if you are looking for a great exchange to trade on to take advantage of the volatility of these markets, longing and shorting, check out MEXC, my new favorite exchange, the best deal you will possibly find on fees. If you use my link, 0% limit order fees, 0.01% market order fees, up to a $9,000 deposit bonus. Also, guys, I am using Bitget as well, my other favorite exchange for swing trading. If you use my links in the description, in the pinned comment, you get a whole bunch of bonuses. Of course, only sign up if you know how to trade. If you don't know how to trade and you try to trade, well, your whole life is going to fall apart. So here's what I'm looking at right now. I am more bullish than bearish based on the overall structure of the price action. We have come in, we've made a really nice low. We immediately make a higher high locally, and then we come down for a higher low. And so if we can now confirm another higher high, then we can say, look, we can look for long trades at the next retracement because we are officially back inside the range above the value area low in bullish market structure. And if we get another dip down, we can look for a long here to take it up to the $29,000 to $30,000 area. Because if we can confirm another higher high coming above Monday the 15th high, then we have a really nice support resistance flip right here. We can come get a long trade, boom, up to the top of the range. However, if we were unable to do that and we cannot put the higher high in, then I don't really see a good long setup from right here, because I don't just take trades based on thinking or feeling like the price is going to go higher. I need a setup to present itself. So if we cannot actually come above the high from Monday, the 15th of May, this very well could be a massive bull trap. But if we come above that high, then once again, we can look for that entry. We can look for that retest and take it up to the $29,000 to $30,000 area, giving us something very juicy like this kind of long setup right here. A beautiful, almost 5-to-1 risk reward. And then we can be looking for shorts up the top of this range. Guys, I'm a huge proponent of being as self-sufficient as possible. I raise my own animals, I grow my own food, and I believe that as times get crazier, we need to step up and become more and more self-sufficient so that we are not dependent upon governments, supply chains, and other systems that are outside of ourselves, our families, and our communities. So here are some things I do every single day to become more and more self-sufficient. All right, y'all, it's a beautiful morning out here on the homestead. The sun is shining, the chickens are chirping, and you know, a lot of people feel like if they want to start growing their own food, they need to have everything right? They need to have the perfect garden set up and everything like that. Well, guys, I'll be honest with you, that is simply not true. You can grow food in just dirt that has never been worked before. I want to show you something. I am growing here red beets. I love red beets. But look at the soil, guys. Super rocky. This is the first year I've ever planted in this soil. And I know that I'm going to harvest beautiful, big, nutritious red beets. Okay, this is not anything fancy at all, right? Just a rototiller and a hoe, planting in the rocky soil. But there's one thing you really want to be careful about. If you don't have a good no-till setup with compost hauled in as well as mulch on top, you're gonna have to weed. Okay, you're gonna have to be very diligent because the weeds will absolutely overtake your garden and keep your crops from producing nutritious food. And here's the thing about weeds. A good analogy for any kind of habit you have in your life that keeps you from being as fruitful as possible. It could be lack of discipline when it comes to sticking to your risk management. It could be not getting up when your alarm clock goes off. It could be eating the wrong foods. It could be drinking too much alcohol. It could be hanging out with the wrong people. If you want to be most productive in your life and be as efficient as possible, you need to weed out those things that you know are causing you to not achieve the level of success that you know you are capable of. That is it for today's video, guys. I do pray everybody is very blessed. In the name of Jesus, Yeshua the Messiah, even if you are not religious, I still pray you are super blessed. And I'll see everybody in that next video. Peace.